The Nimbus line has always been known for its plush cushioning and reliable ride. Version 27 gets a new upper, some extra foam underfoot, and a few more minor tweaks. How do these changes affect the Nimbus? Well, after about 35 miles, I'm ready to give you my first impressions and compare it to some other shoes as well. Just a quick disclaimer that ASICS did send me these shoes for review, but all my thoughts and opinions are my own. Anyways, let's dive into the specs. The stack height is 43.5 millimeters in the heel, 35.5 in the forefoot with an 8 millimeter heel to toe drop. The weight comes in at 10.8 ounces. The price is $165, and I put this in the max cushion trainer category. Alright, now let's go talk about what's new in the shoe overview. The upper features a thinner, more breathable jacquard engineered mesh. It still features that great knitted tongue and plush ankle collar as well. The midsole still has Flightfoam Blast Plus cushioning, but now gets a couple extra millimeters of stack. The outsole still uses hybrid ASICS grip and AHAR, but has a tweaked pattern with more cutouts. Moving on to the fit, I got my usual men's size 12 and I thought it fit true to size. I had enough room for my toes to splay, the length was great, I had no issues with lockdown around the heel or the midfoot. If you've had the Nimbus 25 or the 26, I thought it fit pretty much the same in terms of length, so I'd recommend getting the same size that you have in those. Moving on to the right of the shoe, this definitely is for somebody who prioritizes comfort. It is a very comfortable shoe. Though on my first run out of the box, I did feel like it felt a little firmer than previous versions, but after a couple of runs, I thought it softened up and felt kind of more what you would expect from like the Nimbus 26. However, the extra couple millimeters of stack was noticeable. I felt it underfoot, and that definitely helps add some extra protection for long distances. So despite this being comfortable and reliable, I do feel like this formula is getting kind of old. It's been pretty similar the past few years, and Flightfoam Blast Plus is kind of aging. I've been running in the Nova Blast 5 lately, and that shoe has Flightfoam Blast Max, and I really love that foam. So for the next version, I hope that they use at least a top layer of that foam so that we get that nice light and bouncy cushioning added into here. That being said though, the more breathable upper and being slightly lighter weight were two bonuses. I'd say overall that this shoe has some minor tweaks to it, gives you a little extra protection, still has a nice balance of cushion, a little bit of responsiveness thrown in there, and it's perfect for recovery days and long runs. Alright, now it's time to do a few quick comparisons. The first shoe I'm going to compare it to is the Nimbus 26. Like I've mentioned throughout this video, there are some minor differences, the upper being one of them. This one's more breathable. This one's kind of a little heavier, more knit style mesh. This one also has a couple extra millimeters of foam and some more cutouts on the outsole. Overall though, I thought that this one felt a little squishier out of the box maybe. I think that the couple extra millimeters of foam in here takes a run or two to kind of break in, or maybe just it's a little harder to compress for me, something along those lines. Either way, they have a pretty similar ride. They both use the same foam there in the midsoles. And honestly, I don't think there's a huge enough difference unless you're really looking for that extra couple millimeters of stack. I think you'd be perfectly okay going with the Nimbus 26 if you find it on sale. Next up is the Hoka Skyflow. These are definitely both high cushioned daily trainers. I use them for pretty much the same run types, and I thought that both of them were a little firmer out of the box. They both kind of took some breaking in. I thought that was especially true for the Skyflow. I thought it took a little longer to break in my opinion. I'd say one of the biggest differences between these shoes is the fit. The Skyflow is definitely more narrow and lower volume, and I think that the Nimbus is more accommodating. So honestly, I think both are pretty good fits, but I would go for the Nimbus 27 just in terms of it being more accommodating for different foot sizes and shapes. And finally is the Brooks Ghost Max 2. Again, these are both plush daily trainers. I think that between the two, I honestly prefer the Nimbus a little more. I think it's a little bouncier, a little more energetic feeling. Plus it has more stack to it, giving you more protection. Though the Ghost Max 2 definitely isn't bad at all. The Nimbus 27 is just typically what I prefer for easy runs and long runs. So that's what I would choose between these two. So the Nimbus 27 continues to build on that legacy of being a plush, reliable daily trainer. Great for long runs, recovery days, and everyday training. It does have some meaningful updates with that new upper that's a little lighter, a little more breathable, some extra cushioning underfoot. Definitely some big bonuses there. Well, I do think that it could use a revival in the next generation. You know what they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And technically it's not broke, but it's just getting less exciting in my opinion. Anyways, I think it is still a great shoe. You should definitely pick it up if you're looking for a high cushioned daily trainer. That's going to be a great, reliable and durable option to put in your rotation. Have you tried the Nimbus yet? Are you going to pick a pair up? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep on running.